Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys. What's good? What's good? Shoot. All right, let's see. What we got today is going to be a, so to say, drunken MAM. And if you don't know what an MAM is, it's a Ask Me Anything. So if you so happen to have a burning desire to ask questions, go ahead and ask. And for sure, I'll answer it. I'll be sure to, I don't know. No holds barred on this one, so you can ask me anything you want to ask me. I tried posting a post on like Facebook and stuff like that, but didn't get a response from anybody. Like crazy. So right now, I'm just about to do the sound check like normal. You know what I'm saying? Basically, so that way we can see if this microphone is working right now. Last time the microphone was off, or one stream I know the microphone was off, but let's go ahead and do that. But guys, we have reached 1,000 subscribers. I know I posted a live stream before that said we reached 1,000 subscribers. However, like YouTube is acting real funny and finicky right now. I have over 1,000 subscribers. I think I have about 1,014. But recently I found out, like I think it was yesterday, that I found out that I could live stream on mobile. So that is good. Stay tuned for some mobile live streams coming up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be going to like different restaurants, or even like if I do a house tour or whatever, I can do it like a mobile live stream and be able to be mobile with it. You know, I guess that's, what you say. But let's go ahead and do this audio test right quick. I'm going to turn it down just so it won't be blaring up in here. You know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. Audio is all good. Now, time to get started with the live stream. All right, guys. So, for this live stream, let's go ahead and get 1,020 subscribers, up to 1,020 subscribers. And let's go ahead and get 15 likes on this live stream. Make sure you share this live stream with your friends, family, and whoever else wants to see a drunk guy answer questions. Now, I am on my first beer. I did start early, but just like halfway done with this one. I have 6 other beers over here, which I'm going to be drinking throughout this whole live stream. I'm not completely sure if I'm going to be drinking like 6 beers or if I'm going to drink all 6 of them. If I don't, then it's all cool. If I do, then hey, it is what it is. But just a disclaimer, I'm not drinking to get drunk. I'm drinking to, 1, celebrate, 2, have a good time and just relax and vibe out after work and just like, chill. Because I want to chill with you guys. I was going to do this on Friday or Saturday, but I figured that was going to throw off my schedule. 1 video a week right now. When I do have the time to post more videos and stuff like that, I will. But right now, it is a crucial moment, basically, because I'm in the midst of getting my house and everything like that. So, gotta move. Then I gotta, get all my stuff ready, get the house stuff all set up, and have the money ready for that. So that's all good. I'm super excited. So this is like a celebration because recently went to the house and did the inspection for the house. And just so you guys know, whenever I do see a comment that comes up, feel free to ask anything. Feel free to say anything in the live chat. Just, keep it respectful. Don't be doing all this extra stuff. But ask me anything. No holds barred. I'll look on Facebook again to see if I had any type of responses. And actually, that reminds me, I do have to share this with Facebook and Twitter. And then I'll also post on my community tab on not Facebook, but YouTube, which I've been posting on that like every single day. I posted like a morning inspirational type thing, morning motivation. And hey, look, it's all good, So that's for the subscribers. I think you can post a video up there, but I'm not completely sure. I'm just testing it out right now. Let's see if I can put something up here that's interesting. Have a have a drunk guy. We'll have this drunk guy. Have this drunk guy answer all your burning questions. Yeah. I guess that's kind of sort of clickbait because I'm not really drunk. I'm just like, I'm like halfway through this beer, so I can't be drunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a lightweight or anything like that. But hey, any questions you want to ask, just go ahead and ask that, and be sure to go ahead and ask that. All right, so got to share this to Twitter. If you guys are not following me on social medias, go ahead and follow me on social medias. I do have all the links for that in the description of this live stream. I do post mostly on the Caliber Nation Facebook page, which I may have to change that mainly because like my name on YouTube changed and I don't want it to get confused. I mean, even though like previously I have Caliber 724, in the tags or basically in the video title and stuff like that. But I just want to make sure that everything is uniform. Let's see. Guy. Sorry, guys, I'm typing. I can never type and talk at the same time. I'll be at work like, talking to the customers and stuff like that. And I just be like, all right, let me type this note out right quick. And then I just be typing. And I feel so bad because I want to, I don't want any dead air in my phone calls or anything like that. And it is just like so difficult for me. I don't know why. I guess it's just like my brain just doesn't like to get off track. Like I get so irritated when people like stop my focus to focus on something else. And then I end up like, if I'm not focused on something, I end up jumping around and I'll just be like all over the place. And it's just a shit show after that. Let me watch my language too, because I already know YouTube, they like to cut people off and stuff like that. So let me watch my mouth on that one. I mean, I'm a grown ass man. Let me stop. But yeah, so let me I shared that. I think I have my community tab I can share that on. But yeah, like I said, go ahead and ask all your burning questions, whether it's what is the purpose of life, or like what is how old are you, or what's your favorite hairstyle, or what's your favorite drink to drink, or what's your favorite food, what's your favorite color, anything you want to ask, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. All right, I'm gonna check Facebook right quick. So that's basically the live chat goal, is to ask any question you want to ask, no holds barred. Let me actually turn my phone down so my phone doesn't start ringing or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? There we go. All right. Facebook. Only one question. Only one question, and this is from Monique. When will you get married? I don't know. I truly don't know. Like for me personally, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna get married. It may be, I don't know. Like for me, I feel like it might be a long time away or whatever, because I just feel like I need to focus on other things and get everything. Like my mindset is like, okay, I want to get things in line so that way when I do get married, everything will fall into place perfectly. I know nothing in life goes perfectly as planned, but I just want to have certain things in line before I move and proceed with that. So that's just my idea on it. Other than that, there's no other questions. So I'll just be waiting on the live chat to pop up with some questions. I'm gonna be taking sips of beer, and I do have some Jose Cuervo too, which I might partake in that because I like me some Jose. You know what I'm saying? Um, Let me see if there is anything in the community tab. No questions in the community tab. Wow. This is not. I don't know. Like it's just like every single time I tried to do a ask me anything before, but it ended the same way as this. Like nobody really wanted to ask questions, or nobody really wanted to um just partake in the ritual of asking anything, getting to know somebody, communicating with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if Google can ask me some questions. Ask me a random question. Hold on real quick. I think I have to turn my phone up for that. Ask me a random question.
I really like when you ask the questions.
Come on, Google. Who am I?
Your name is Calvin.
All right, well, that's good to know. So, dang. I posted the poll in the community tab, but 2 votes says ask Drunken ask me anything. I guess I'll just do like some random stuff or whatever, or answer random questions or something like that. Let's see. Random ask me anything questions.
Here's a summary from Mantelligence. Here are 13 random questions to ask a guy. What's the best on-screen bromance? What is your favorite type of workout? If your food is bad at a restaurant, would you say something? And more.
Okay. All right, that's good right there. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can pull this up right quick, because this is actually pretty interesting. Let's see. All right. So actually it's like, I think, a crap ton of questions up here. A crap ton of questions up here if I can find it. I guess for some reason it just doesn't have. All right. If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say? This is the first question. What would I say if I had the world's attention for 30 seconds? That is a good question. What would I say? Like, dang, like, okay. I mean, I never really thought about that, but I would say love the people you love, because you never know when they can go. You never know when you can go. Lately, it's been a lot. Actually, let me do this because 30 seconds, right? I only got 30 seconds. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a timer on for 30 seconds. And this will be the test of time. Let's do this. All right. So, I got 30 seconds on the clock. Not sure if you can see that, but 30 seconds are on the clock. Bam. Love the people you love, because you never know when they may go. You never know when you would go. Cherish every moment, create memories. Don't focus on the negativity, just focus on the positivity, because really you only get one life and you only get one chance at this. So make the best of it, make the most of it, and just YOLO. You know what I'm saying? That's about all I got. And that's it right now. Oh, all right. So that's what I would say to the world, because like really lately, if you guys don't know, but Pop Smoke recently was killed in a home invasion, and that's sad too. And then like I think 2 weeks ago in January, 2 3 weeks ago in January, Kobe Bryant, Gigi, and a whole lot of other people died in a plane crash and everything like that. And it's just like, to me, it just seems like a lot of people are just dropping left and right. Like it's ridiculous and it's crazy, just like how many people are. I mean, I know it's like the news or whatever, like famous people, and it's gonna be out there either way, but like, you do not know people, like how many people die every single day. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you just got to, dang, shoot, I done messed it up. Crap. Shoot. Okay. I done messed this up and I lost my spot. I was trying to look at a text. All right. But that's what I would say for say to the, if I had the world's attention for 30 seconds, that's what I would say. All right. So let's see what the next question is. Sorry, just doing some promotional stuff right quick. Boom. All right, let's go back to the questions here. All right, second question is going to be, if you had to work but didn't need money, what would you choose to do? And really, I would own my own business. I would, well, that's not really specific. If you had to work, and feel free in the live chat to basically comment your answers to these questions, because I would like to know also. If you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you choose to do? Dang. Okay. I would choose to, like I said, work for myself. Um, just like follow my passion of photography, videography, do something creative. I know I'm not specifically sure what I would do. I know it would be something creative, like creative expressivity, creative expression in the form of like maybe art or something that shows off that creativity, that showcases that creativity. Um, hold on right quick. Well, let me just say, Shay, go ahead and comment on Facebook. If you comment on Facebook, then I will get your comment. And just in case you didn't hear that, I'll just boom. All right. Liz C. All right. So third question here. What is your fridge? What is in your fridge right now? Random food items, of course, beer. Mainly fruit, vegetables, because I'm like recently I was doing this spicy mayo and I wanted to kind of experiment with it, even though can't really experiment with spicy mayo, but but I like in this current point, I'm like experimenting with different stuff with like hot sauces and stuff like that. You guys know that from oh, excuse me, all the live streams that I did before. I've been experimenting with like hot sauces and stuff like that. So I have like fruit and vegetables and different stuff in my refrigerator. Even like the hot sauces that I previously made, like the habanero hot sauces, the jalapeno hot sauces. I think it was like a mango habanero hot sauce that I made that is actually pretty good. Um, and I made it two different ways. I made it like with on the stove, and also I fermented a batch too. So that's actually pretty good. Actually, I gotta say that that mango habanero hot sauce is the bomb.com because I don't know what it is. I just put that on everything. I put that shit on everything. No copyright infringement intended on that one, but you know what I mean. It's actually pretty good. You can put it on chicken, you can put it on fish. I've put it on like tacos. I've put it on just like I know some people they will put it on like ice cream, like you get that sweet and spicy type flavor profile. I've never put it on ice cream before. Maybe I might try it, but um, I don't know. It's actually pretty good though. Thebomb.com. Mm-mm. All right. I think it was like 50 something questions up here. Number 4 is if you were home on a rainy Sunday afternoon, that's very specific. On a rainy Sunday afternoon, what movie would you most want to see on television? Hmm. That is a good question. Most likely it would need to be either something scary. Like if it was raining like hard as hell and it was thundering and lightning, I would want to see a scary movie. I would want to see a scary movie, probably something like not along the lines of like Friday the 13th where it's just like, you know, hack and slash type horror movie, but something scary. You know what? I have not seen that Grudge movie. Well, that's in theaters, but it says on television. That's the thing on television. Like that has to be a movie that's already out and just like, well, does like Hulu, Netflix, and Fire Stick and all that stuff count as television? I mean, I guess you could say in this digital world. Um, what would I want to see? What would I want to see? Probably something scary or like something most likely something scary. Like if it was thunder and lightning, then something scary. If it's just like raining or whatever and that's it, uh probably just a random ass movie. Probably like a action movie. Action movie, probably Fast and Furious. I don't know. I really don't know. But scary movie, I would say probably something like The Shining or dang, like just something like scary, not like horror, like gore and horror, but like more so like suspense and stuff like that. Moving on to the next question because that one is a little tough, I guess, because I'm not really good with movies and stuff like that. I don't really watch movies and TV that much. I try and do stuff that's more in the realm of like me being productive, and that's not to say TV and stuff like that is bad, but it's just like for me, if I get caught up in a TV show or stuff like that, then I'm gonna be sitting there binge watching movies and stuff like that. Where do you where do you not mind waiting? I don't mind waiting. Like, where do I not mind waiting? I guess in my kitchen for my food to get done. I'm a hungry ass. Yeah, I don't mind waiting. Like for food, or I don't mind waiting in like a mall or something like that. Now, if it's like time sensitive and I need to be somewhere really, really, really quickly, then it, this question is like I can't, like if I'm trying to catch a bus or something like that to get to work, then I'm not gonna want to wait in line just to get like a bus ticket or whatever. I'm gonna be sitting there irritated and mad and face all scrunched up and stuff like that, talking about something. Hurry up, man, hurry up. But like somewhere where like it's not time sensitive, right? But yeah, that's the answer to that question. If you could close one fa- if you could close one fast food chain due to disgusting food, what would you pick? Mm. ooh, ooh, man. um i've never I've never ever liked KFC for some odd reason. Like I've never liked KFC, and it's maybe it's just the locations that I've been to, but I've never liked KFC, and it's just weird to me because like I don't know, like mm, because of disgusting food. Um, you know what? It's either between KFC and churches. Like churches, some of their food is good, but like for me, their chicken is just too greasy. It's too greasy for me. And I guess it's good for like when you got a hangover or whatever, but like for me, it's just like too greasy on the normal average day. Like I would never go to KFC. My main go-to chicken spots is gonna be either Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. And I guess it depends on what type of chicken that you like. Chick-fil-A is more of like an American style chicken joint. Popeyes is more so like southern style chicken. uh what is it, Bojangles is pretty good. It's just their stuff is like too I would say too salty and stuff like that. It has like really high salt content in it. But Bojangles is more of like Cajun chicken. KFC and churches, they're just like fried chicken joints. They only do fried chicken. There's nothing really special about it. You just go there, get chicken. When you go to Chick-fil-A, you are basically going there because their chicken, I don't know if it's just the location that I'm near, but their chicken is juicy as hell. Like seriously, just juicy as hell. Popeyes, I love their chicken mainly because it's, you get that you can get either mild or spicy, and of course I like spicy food, so that southern Cajun style chicken is really good. I always get their spicy chicken, always. And so that's my choice. Like either KFC or churches. I would have to say that KFC is churches is like the one that I would most likely get rid of because it's just too greasy. Um, KFC, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just like the oil that they use, and maybe it's just like the location that I've been to, but it's just like I don't know. It's not too greasy, but it's not too dry, and it's just like it's okay, but it's not like, oh man, I gotta go get some KFC right quick. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I guess that's just me. Like I said, feel free to comment. Feel free to let me know what your answers to these questions are, and for sure, I will either shout you out or just like read your comment aloud. And yeah. So next question number 7. If you could wait, if you could disinvent one thing, what would it be? Dang, that's hard right there. If you could disinvent, so reverse the invention of something, what would it be? What would it be? Mm, 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 mm. I guess I'm gonna go like I really can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I guess in the sense of like technology, right? Well, it's like a double-edged sword with technology because one, you know, where would we be without technology? And two, I don't want it to be like a Terminator style future where, AI and all this stuff just, you know, comes and destroys us all. But what would I disinvent? Man, that is hard. That is hard because like a lot of things that we use this day and age really impacts our lives on a large, 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 large scale. Um, hmm, interesting question. You know what? I'm just throwing this out there, and I'll probably get some hate for it, but and this is just like me being just like joking and me being like just fooling around because I really don't have any other answer. I would disinvent the iPhone because me, I'm an Android user. You know what I'm saying? I don't be hating on Apple because they ain't about nothing, and it is what it is. Galaxy for life, baby. You know what I'm saying? Android for life. Ain't got time for all that Apple stuff. let me stop. Well, because you know what? Apple, um, Microsoft, and all that stuff, they pretty much did a whole lot with computers and stuff like that. And they I ain't even gonna get into all that. You guys know the story with Bill Gates and everything. But um well, Apple and Bill okay. All right, so that's the alcohol talk. I just realized what I just said. So Microsoft and Apple is not the same company. I know that. Um Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Going on. Moving on to the next question. Question number 8. If you could be a member of any TV sitcom family, which would it be? You know what? I already got an answer to that. I would be a member of the Good Times family sitcom. Man, I remember when I was younger, we watched the whole like every single episode of Good Times. It was like a blizzard. I forgot when it was. It was like a blizzard and it just knocked all the power off. We had a generator and everything like that. And we didn't have we like the cable went out, everything went out. But we had a generator and we had, cassette tapes, like the VHS tapes. And so we watched every single episode from beginning to end, Good Times. And we would sit there and basically it would be like a marathon, like binge watch Good Times, eat some food when it's lunchtime, eat some food when it's dinner time. And it was just, oh my god, that was good times. Pun intended. That was good times because that was like me, my three other brothers, my mom, my dad, my I believe my uncle was there. I think he came over there one or two times. I know it was yeah, it was all of us. Like, brothers, my mom, dad, my friends who used to live across the street. We all just sat there and watched Good Times, and it was just a good old time. We would just sit there and just watch, and it was just like a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? That Good Times, I'll be a part of the Good Times family any day. You know what I'm saying? Dynamite. So I really love that show though. That is a good ass show. Um, Question number 9. What would be the best thing about not having a sense of smell? Funky people. like I okay, I know some people are sensitive about it, but like one of the first impressions that somebody, even before somebody gets to you, even before somebody sees you, even if they're like have their back to you, if you're stinking up a whole area, or like if you just like pass gas and you just like you're on a bus somewhere and you just pass gas and it's one of those silent but deadly farts, you know what I'm saying? And you just sitting there and you can smell it, you can't go nowhere. You can't just like walk away because you're just like on the bus or you're just standing in a store. You can't leave the store because if you want to buy something, you want to buy something. But like it's it's just something like, and I know some people, they like, for people who can't really help it, it's, I'm sorry, but that's just like one of the things, like, bad smelling people, when they're around you, you can tell it. And even if you don't see them, you can still tell it. And so it's always good to, one, have good hygiene, because it's one of those things that, when even before somebody sees you, it affects your standing. Like if somebody like, what's that smell? And then they're looking around like, dang, what's that smell? And then next thing you know, you come up to them and you be like, hey, how you doing? And you didn't brush your teeth that day. You know what I'm saying? And your breath smells like, you know, just all types of crazy. That person is thinking in their head, they may not say it. Some people may. Now, you may get some blunt people out there that be like, hey, man, your breath is funky as hell. You need to step back a couple of feet and then say something. Turn your head that way also. And, it's just that's just like my honest opinion. It's like hygiene is one of the things that really it affects your standing with people. One hygiene, and then there's like your, of course, your appearance and what you look like and stuff like that. Not like your facial features, but like what you're dressing like and all that stuff. You People tend, and that's like just the general thing. People tend to steer clear of people that, one, don't look good, don't smell good. So as far as like the sense of smell, one of the best things about not having the sense of smell is uh, smelling bad things and having bad things around you where you can't get away from it. Which, the thing about that is, like, the bad thing about that would be um, not being able to smell the good things. Like if you're smelling flowers or you're smelling something that smells good, then really it would suck not being able to smell anything. So, um, question number 10: would you leave your hometown forever or stay in your hometown forever? You know what? I love Durham, but I've been here for most of my life, and I think I've seen pretty much everything that really there is to see in Durham, I guess. Well, not everything. I won't lie and say that. I haven't seen everything, mm, but it's like a catch 22, because in Durham, my mom is in Durham, like, my brothers are in Durham, people that I know is in Durham. So really leaving Durham forever would kind of be like, dang, I'm just like leaving these people behind. And I really don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to leave my mom behind. I don't want to leave my brothers behind. I don't want to leave all my friends behind. And it would just suck. Right. But leaving Durham and being able to experience everything outside of Durham would be so amazing. Like, when I went to Vegas for the first time, that was like a new experience. So being able to just like go to different places and travel different places, that would be exciting. And I know that for sure, having a place that you can call home, settling down, staying in that place forever, you kind of limit your possibilities of expansion, I guess. Not expansion, but like you would limit your possibilities and opportunities outside of your hometown. You never know. You could go to Las Vegas and become a millionaire. You know, you could go to Wisconsin and start a cheese factory for some reason. Not sure why, but you could go to, Texas and wear big gigantic boots for some reason. But if I stayed in Durham, then that wouldn't be possible. You know, I could experience everything there is to experience in Durham, but outside of that, like what else would there be to experience once you experience everything? I didn't answer the question. I just like talked around in a circle. I would dang, that's at this current point in my life, I would probably I would probably most likely leave Durham forever. Mainly because like I would like to experience the world for what it is. I would like to go to different places. And well, I guess it depends on how like you read into the question. Would you leave your hometown forever? Meaning you would never go back to your hometown ever, regardless of the situation. You know, knock on wood, if your family member died, or if your cousin died, well, same thing. Your family member passes away, or your friend passes away, or your friend's getting married, or your family's getting married, or something's going on where your family wants you to come down and visit. Thanksgiving, Christmas, different holidays. You know, if you leave your hometown forever, if that's where your people are, that's where your family and friends are, then that's like a catch 22. Like, if you leave, you can never come back. But if you stay, then you can never leave. Dang. Shoot. Like, I would probably, dang, that's okay. I got to take a drink on that. And maybe I'm just reading too much into that question, but I guess that is a hard question depending on how you think about it, because really I wouldn't want to leave my family behind, and I wouldn't want to leave my friends. And I mean, you can always make new friends, but you can only have one family. Unless you like get married to somebody outside of your hometown, and then just like, consider that, well, their family would be your family, so then you would technically have family, but it wouldn't be the same as like if you have a good relationship with your mom, you can only have one mom. If you have a good relationship with your brothers or your sisters, you can have more brothers and sisters, but you know, as far as the bloodline, it would be difficult to leave that behind for me, because that's one of my core values is like family is familia el familia. I'm trying to speak Spanish while drinking. El familia es todo, or something like that. Family is everything. For me, family is everything. So I couldn't leave my family behind. So I probably would have to decide to stay in Durham forever. So yeah, that was like a 5-10 minute question. um Question number 11. When scrolling through social media, do you prefer posts from celebrities or from your best friends? I prefer to have like I would prefer to have posts from my friends, because then I would know like how they're doing. That's like people that I can actually interact with. I can't go up to like, you know, The Rock and be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know The Rock like that. I don't, of course he's a celebrity and I know of him, but I don't know him personally. And I would prefer to see posts from my friends, from my best friends, from my family, because they are actually people who I interact with. And those are people who I can actually, the creation of bonds is actually obtainable because you actually know those people. You actually see those people on a daily basis, and it's totally different from being like trying to be like, hey, what's up, Rock, or what's up, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and or what's up, Jamie Foxx, or what's up, Sierra, what's up, Beyonce, what's up, Jay-Z, what's up, Joyner Lucas, what's up, this person and that person. You can name all these celebrities, but do you actually know them? Can you actually create a bond with them? Because they have their little circle, and besides the people in their little circle, they're not really focused on anybody else. Would they prefer to see posts from you, people who they don't know, or would they prefer to see posts from their friends, family, people that they know? You have to ask yourself that. So that's just me. Let me open up another brewski right quick. Dang, only on my second one. I'm out there drinking slow today. Not that I drink fast or anything. Like I said, I'm not drinking to get drunk. I'm just drinking to relax, celebrate, and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? No comments at all in the live chat. If you guys have any questions, if you have any type of burning desires that you want to get off your chest, go ahead and let loose in the live chat. And for sure, I will answer the questions you have, and I will respond to the comments that you have. Now, I have like questions here. That's why I'm answering these questions, because I don't have any questions in the live chat or on Facebook or anything like that. Like I said, if you guys haven't followed me on social media, the link for those will be in the description. You can go ahead and check those out. Follow me on the Caliber 724 or Caliber Nation fan page on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to post on Instagram, but I haven't really taken any good pictures, and I haven't had any models to take pictures of. So, I guess it is what it is on that. But I'm constantly checking Facebook to see. But, yeah. Going on to the next question. Question number 12. Is there an app that you hate but use anyway? Is there an app that I hate but use anyway? Let me check my phone right quick, because all the apps that I use, I pretty much use. Let me see. You know what? Let's see. Looking here. That's hard because all the apps on my phone, I don't install apps that I don't use at all. Jeez. It has to be an app that I do not like at all, but I use anyway. And the only way that I would use an app that I don't like is for the convenience of it. Dang. Let's say, yeah. I will have to use this one. I like the convenience of having the app on my phone, but I think it's like the live subscriber app for YouTube. And for that, I hate it because it's just like so many ads just to view how many live subscribers you have, and plus on top of that, like it's just like basically it's just like so simplistic. It's like you can look up different channels and stuff like that, and you can use it to check your live subscriber count, but that's about it. I use it anyway because I like to see the live count, because I don't want to have to go on my browser and because the subscriber count on YouTube Studio and the YouTube app is actually a day behind. So you can't really see your live subscriber count unless you go on desktop and go to YouTube Studio, which it'll show you there. But the live subscriber count, it does show you a live subscriber feed, or a live subscriber count. And that's basically what I use it for. But it's just like, why is it even on my phone? I wish that there was a live subscriber feature either in the YouTube app or in the YouTube Studio app. If they had that, I think they got rid of the live subscriber count on YouTube or something like that, or on the mobile app, I believe. And so that's really what I hate. Um, I just hate the live subscriber count app. Let's see. Going back, random funny questions to ask. Okay, let's see. If you could only speak one word today, what would you say? Ah, dude. This is like that what's that movie? I think it's called A Thousand Words with it wasn't Will Smith. It was somebody. Hmm, I think it was like A Thousand Words. What who was I think it was Adam Sandler. I I think that's who it was. A Thousand Words movie.
A Thousand Words is a 2012 movie directed by Brian Robbins, starring Eddie Murphy, Kerry Washington, and
Eddie
Cliff
Murphy.
Curtis.
Okay, so I'm done for that. I said Adam Sandler. What the heck? Okay, I cannot remember who was the lead role in the movie, but A Thousand Words is actually a movie, and basically he gets this tree where he can only say 1,000 words. After he says that last thousandth word, then I think he dies or something like that. Um, but he ended up like using all his words on like pointless stuff and then realized that he was running low on words. And so, yeah, he realized the importance of his words. And that's a good movie to watch. I suggest you guys watch it if you haven't seen it. If I only had one word to say today, what would it be? Hmm. I would say love. Love, because you basically just, if you're so focused on the negativity and you're so focused on the bad, and you steer away from love for yourself, love for other people, love for life, love for just like your passions and different things that you enjoy, then you steer away from the happiness that it brings, the enjoyment, the memorable moments in life that you have, the people in your life that actually mean something to you, that actually bring that joy to your life, you know? So I would say if I only had one word to say today, it would be love. Um, next question. Next question. Where is the next question? Did I? Come on, don't tell me I closed it out. Shoot. Again? Man, what the heck? I think when I went out, jeez. I keep messing this up. Dang, come on, yo. So I gotta find the question again. All right, I think I'm back at the. All right, there we go. Uh, Question number 14. What is the stupidest thing you've done because someone dared you to? Hmm. I would have to say either. I would have to say, okay, so when I was younger, somebody dared me to eat dirt. Okay, it's either that or the cinnamon challenge. Yeah, either that or the cinnamon challenge, because the cinnamon challenge is just like one, like when it was no, I actually only did that once, and it wasn't really that bad. I would have to say, yeah, the time that somebody dared me to eat dirt. And I was just like, oh, man, I'll do anything. I'm a badass. And like, when you're young and you're just in front of your friends and you want to be cool as hell and you want to just like do whatever they say just to, fit in or be cool. They dared me to eat dirt and I ate dirt. And it was like, oh well, my dog pissing shit there. And I threw up a little bit. And I was like, oh, come on, yo, like for real, bro. So that was like really, really, really stupid. Like I was just like, come on, bro. Like, seriously, dude. I guess when you want to be friends and you want to be cool around certain people, sometimes you're willing to do just about anything, I guess. But I guess it is what it is on that one. I learned my lesson. I probably brushed my teeth and gargled and switched mouthwash for about like an hour or 2 hours after that. I mean, that's literally not an exaggeration because, like, just the thought, right? Just the thought of all that, it, you just, I don't know, it just affects you mentally. Um, Question number 15. What is the stupidest thing you've done on your own free time or on your own free will? Yeah, what is the stupidest thing you've done on your own free will? Probably I would have to say I did a video where I ate like 5 habaneros and I did not wear gloves at all. And I think you can tell where this story is going. So uh yeah, did that, finished the video off. It was like for I think it was for 500 subscribers. And I was just like, hey, let me just go ahead and eat 5 habaneros just because, you know what I'm saying? It's just peppers. It's not really hot. And so I ate those and pepper sprayed myself in another video with habanero peppers or dehydrated habanero peppers and ended up going to the bathroom. And that's all I will put there. I'll stop it right there. Just end up going to the bathroom and shit got real. For real. That shit got real. Um, Question number 16. If you could lock up one person in a mental institute, who would it be? Oh man. Um, there was this guy in school, and I think I talked about this guy who was in one of my classes. I think it was in like high school. Um, he just did weird ass shit. Like for real, he just like I think one day he stood up on a table and took his shirt off and just like started swinging it over his head and just like running around the room. I think he was like, I'm not sure if he was just like smoking something or what, but he just like it was just a constant thing. Like I'm not sure if he had any type of like issue. And I want to put that like in the sense of like just want to state that I have no issue with people who have like issues mentally or issues emotionally or physically. Um, but this guy, he was just like really, really, really weird. And he would just do like crazy stuff. Like I think one day Um, he had they had to I think restrain him because he had like a bottle of bleach and he just poured it on himself. And I was just like, what the why would you do that? Like how is that funny or like, entertaining at all? Like you could actually harm yourself. You get that in your eyes, go blind, you could actually swallow some and, you know, internally injure yourself. That's just like crazy. So that I think that would be the person that I would put in there in a mental institute. That's just like it's a fucked up question because like really you wouldn't want to put anybody in a mental institute unless they actually, you know, need to. If it helps them to put them in a mental institute, then it would, basically all the people that I know really don't need to go to a mental institute. But I guess like I said, it depends on how you look at that question. Like if you look at it in a serious manner, if you look at it in a playful manner or something like that, then I guess that will be what it is. But for me, like that's just like I don't know, like that would have to be like a last resort type thing. You know what I'm saying? But next question. Next question is what part of your body could use a little lotion? Come on, for real, yo. For real. Um, so okay. I my hands right now are pretty much ashy, right? Okay. So my knees, I don't know what it is. It's just like my knees is just it it's just like one of those areas like that really, really like I lotion my knees down a whole lot because I already know once they start to get ashy, they just like it shows for real. That's why I just generally don't like wearing shorts unless I either got like some baby oil, some lotion, some Vaseline, get everything just mixed up together, just like but like my knees is just like a horrible area because I don't know. Like my feet is all good, my hands is all good. Like I lotion my hands like pretty much constantly, but like my knees is just like I don't know. They always seem to be ashy. I look down at them and they just have like this little ashy tint to them. So it just like frustrates me. But that answers that question. uh, what part of the human face is your favorite? My favorite is the eyes because you can tell a lot about a person. Well, you can tell a lot about what a person is thinking based on their eyes. Like, what are they looking at? How are they like how are they acting? Are their eyes like looking away from you? Are they looking straight at you? Are they it shows if a person is confident, it shows if a person is nervous about something, it shows if a person is concerned, it shows if a person is skeptical about something, it shows like your eyes show a lot. If you pay attention to how somebody looks at you or like how their eyes interact with you, if that makes any sense, that may not seem like make sense, but if you pay attention to how like somebody uses their eyes to it's like a part of body language, right? If you pay attention to that, then you can generally tell when a person is either concerned, when a person is happy, when a person is sad, when a person is nervous about something, when a person is skeptical about something, when a person just dislikes you because they're I get your eyebrows is not a part of your eye, of course, but your eyes you can tell when a person is mad. It just tells a lot about how a person is feeling based on their eyes if you take a look at their eyes. um so my favorite part is the eyes because like you got some people that have just like beautiful eyes, right? Um, question number 19. Do you do dance crazy or wait, what? Do you do dance crazy when no one is that makes no sense. Do you dance crazy when no one is looking? That's what I'm assuming that it means. Yes, I do. I am a horrible dancer. I'm not gonna lie about that. Um, we got a comment here. Um, I I basically dance horribly. Like I will not lie about that. I dance horribly. If I get out and like music is bumping, I'm gonna get out there and just do some weird like whoa, you know, what I'm saying like just throw my hands up in the air, just like crazy, whatever. But all right. Oh, okay. Lightbright 814 says, would you rather live in a house full of spiders for a month or live in a house full of roaches for a month? Okay. One, I'm terrified of spiders. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Like, you look, I cannot do spiders. I believe I made a video about what happened when I reacted to a virtual spiders. Just imagine if it like I guess it depends on like well no it doesn't depend on what how many spiders it is. If it's spiders, hell no. But if I gotta choose, okay, this is that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That is a complete hard one. Spiders, I'm absolutely afraid of. It's just not like I think there was a movie. It was a horror movie. I think it was called Arachnid or something like that, where like these giant ass spiders just like was killing people and stuff like that. And I was young. I think I was traumatized by that shit. But man, spiders or roaches. Roaches are completely just like it's it's they're nasty. Spiders is like fear. It's fear based as opposed to um shoot, man, that is a hard one right there. Okay, I think, jeez, because it depends on what kind of spiders it is, though. Like, if it's like brown recluse spiders, then hell no, I ain't gonna spend. I would take the roaches over brown recluse spiders because you can die from that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if it's just like regular spiders that like non-venomous spiders, you can just kill them, right? You can get over the fear of something, but you can't, you know, like roaches are they're very resistant to a lot of our like pesticides and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they can just like they can survive a nuclear attack and they still be running around talking about some well, you know what I'm saying? Like, better get up out of here. I mean, you can squish them or whatever, but like it's weird. But I'll have to go with the spiders on that one. I guess it you didn't specify, but I guess I would have to go with the spiders on that one. But I mean, because they generally tend to, mhm. Like I said, it depends on what type of spider it is. Like if it's something crazy like tarantulas, yeah, I'll probably be outside. Like, now I'll probably have to move, you know what I'm saying, get another house or something like that, get an apartment or something like that. But if I had to choose, mm, you gotta weigh it, man. You gotta weigh it. Because there are venomous spiders, there are non-venomous spiders, but at the same time, like roaches, they're pretty much like they are really, really bad, right? Because they like in my science class, I think it was either science or biology class. I think roaches they when they have babies and they lay their eggs, they lay like hundreds of eggs, right? And so they multiply at a seriously fast rate. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I'm not good with bugs at all. So, man, that's a hard one right there. Um, dang. Possible death versus bug infestation that you really can't truly get rid of unless you just like blow the whole house up. Dang. I'm gonna probably just have to move to a different place where there are no spiders or roaches. That's just I don't know about that. I guess I would have to go with the spiders because you can like I guess get over the fear of spiders, but like the roaches is just too big of an issue. It's too big of a problem once it gets really serious. Even when it's just a small thing, if you don't take care of it, then it gets really bad because they multiply so fast. Spiders, they multiply, but I don't think it's as fast. Um, yeah, I guess that answers the question. I guess. I hope it does. If not, then let me know. I'll try to reiterate. But yeah, I dance crazy when no one is looking and when people are looking. Man, you should. I probably need to like do a live stream of me just like not realizing that the live stream is on and just like dancing. And y'all probably be like, this guy needs to stay in the shower because like I sometimes dance in the shower, I sing in the shower, whatever. When no one's looking, you gain like a world of confidence. You know what I'm saying? But um let's see. Next question. What was the best thing before sliced bread? What is the best thing before sliced bread? Um, hmm. The best thing before sliced bread. Hmm. I would have to say, I would have to say hot sauce, man. Because hot sauce is just like so versatile. You can get like a sweet, spicy hot sauce. You can get, I'm a hothead, so I love spicy food, but hot sauce because it's just so versatile. You pretty much put it on anything, right? Depending on what type of hot sauce you got, you can put fruit in it, you can put vegetables in it, you can put, just like some crazy ass dragon fruit in it, or just like anything you really want, and make a hot sauce. Just put peppers in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that I guess that's what I think. Hot sauce for me. Um, 21. If you could wedge any historical figure. Oh, wait. It says if you could wedgie any historical figure, who would it be? Who would you put? Who would you pick? Historical figure. I think this is kind of funny because like Napoleon, right? They say that he was like really short. I would just love to wedgie somebody, not okay, not to make it seem like I'm an asshole or anything, but it would just be funny for probably a little bit, probably a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, just to wedgie somebody really short and just like be able to pick them up and just like swing them around. That sounds really bad. That really sounds really bad. But I guess for the main purpose of like historical figures and stuff like that, just like I find it like a funny, playful type question, so it's not really serious. But and I'm not insinuating that I would just go around wedging just like short people in general, but I know some people would assume that because I said it, but it's just a playful answer. It's not anything serious. I wouldn't go around wedging short people because I'm short myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'5". Okay, that may not be short to some people, but I consider myself short. Considering all the little kids that be walking around here that's taller than me and they just in like middle school or some shit. But yeah, I guess that it is what it is on that. Like, I don't know. I find it weird. Like, how do like my cousin who graduated high school, he before he graduated high school was taller than me. And you know what? He was able to put his elbow on my head and just stand there. And he can still do it today. And just like stand there and be like, "What's up, shorty?" He can even do my mom like that. And I'm saying, like, what did your mom feed you? Because I want to be that tall. Like, like I'm just stuck at 5'5", 5'6", and come on, man. Like, and my other cousin, she plays basketball and stuff like that. I think she's a little taller than me. But I think she's like 5'7", 5'8", probably like 2 or 3 inches higher than me. But um it's crazy though. It's crazy. Like, come on, man. Like, I guess it's genetics or something like that, but like, dang, like I want to be tall too. I want to be able to reach up in the cabinet and grab the can of beans that's on the top shelf. Like, for real. Maybe I'm getting in my feelings a little bit, but but question number 22. How come you never read about a psychic winning the lottery? Why have you never read about a psychic winning the lottery? Hmm. Why is it that you've never read about a psychic winning the lottery? That is an interesting question because there is no psychics. Well, I can't say that because like maybe there are people who can perceive the somewhat future, or maybe it's just like they perceive a specific thing in the future that could happen, that like a lot of people have like testimonials on like psychic websites and stuff like that, and the psychic calls and stuff. It says, oh well, this person told me I was gonna open a business or something like that, when really that's truly what they wanted to do anyway. So all they did was took that and ran with it, you know. So it's kind of hard to say, like, you when you ask people specific questions, you can generally tell what their goals are, and you can generally tell like what they really want in life. So really, is there such thing as psychics? Probably not, because if there was, then you know I guess sometimes things will be different, because like really the only time you really see a psychic is when they offer these special readings, and when they offer like psychic services to you and all that stuff like that. But at the same time, like, really, is it truthful? I personally believe that there are people who have like visions of the future. They just don't know how to tell if it is actually true or not. Like, you can have a vivid ass dream about something happening, and it could happen and you not realize it because you forgot about that dream. Like, there have been times where I dreamed about something and it actually happened. But how I caught it is I had like a dream journal when I was younger, and like some things that I wrote down in my dream journal, like some things that happened in my dreams, it actually did happen. And that maybe because of like, you know how they say, um, don't try and find out when you're gonna die because eventually you're gonna cause it. And generally, I think what happens is when you think about something and you subconsciously and it subconsciously sits there, you perform actions that lead to that result, right? But you perform those actions without actually knowing that it leads to that result. So it's like a subconscious action or a subconscious urge to do an action that leads to that result. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I think that some people they do have like, you know, visions of the future. They just don't know how to tell from dream reality to the premonition. Um, but as far as people who can willingly say, "Oh well, you know, I can read the future," no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I think that's just people trying to, you know, not get over on people, but they want to profit from it. They want to profit from the somebody thinking, "Oh well, you know, I want to know the future so bad that I'm willing to pay for it." And it could be, you know, there could be real psychics out there who could generally just like say, "Hey, let me go into this trance and read the future." And there could be somebody who's actually out there like that, but I've never seen it. So if there is, show me, and then I'll be a believer. You know, show me that it's true. I go based off of facts, factual information. If it cannot be proven factually, then you know, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about it, but I'm willing to look into it because knowledge is power, right? And let me just cut it off right there because I already know, you know, somebody might be like, "Oh, well, so that means that you don't believe in God and this and that." And did I say it? I'm just saying psychics in the term of psychics, you know. So yeah, but let me move on from that. Let me go to somewhere else. Okay. Next question. Uh how many how many pennies would fit into this room? Um I guess into the room that I'm in right now. Shoot. That would be a lot of money. How many pennies could fit in the room that I am in right now? Hmm. If I had to guess, right, I would probably say, let me see. Let me get out my calculator. Let me say 9 trillion. No, no. 9,500,000,000 26 wait, 9,526,387,926 pennies. Bam, there you go. How many dollars? Wait, I don't even know how many dollars that is, but calculate in the live chat how many dollars is that? Um, yeah, that is a good question. That is a good question. Have you been given question number 24? Have you been given a elephant you can't get rid of? Wait. Oh, wait, I get it. You've been given an elephant. You can't get rid of it. What would you do with it? I would ride it around town, mainly because I've never rode an elephant around town. And secondly, it would just be funny to just like be walking in front of a car and the elephant is just walking so slow and the car is just like beeping like what in the hell is going on here? Like you could ride a horse around town, but like just imagine riding an elephant. just like one of those princes that be in like one of the third world countries and they be riding the elephants around and it would just be so fun. I don't know. I would want to see like how fast the elephant could go and how they would charge. I guess I would need to go to a field for that, but mm, interesting. Yeah, I would ride it around town. That's what I would do with it. And that would probably be my main mode of transportation, to be honest. Just like I can't drive, so might as well get the perks of just like being able to ride on an animal and just, have your phone out for GPS and everything. Be like, hey, let me steer you over this way. But and just imagine going down the highway on an elephant. That would kind of be fun. I ain't gonna lie, that would kind of be fun. Dang, I'm on my second beer. Maybe I'm talking too much. Like I said, I'm not drinking to get drunk. So yeah. Um, what's the wildest thing you've ever done in a hotel room? Mm, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The wildest thing that I've ever done in a hotel room. Hmm. Hmm. Dang. I guess that says something when I can't answer the question like fast, but I don't know. Like I rarely ever go to hotel rooms like that. I remember when we went to dang. Yeah, I think we went to like some kind of convention or something like that for the blind. And we all were in the room and we stayed up to like I don't know how long. I think it was like um probably like 2, 3 in the morning, just like blasting music, dancing around, just tearing at the hotel room, just singing, drinking. It was just crazy. Eating food, man. I think that's the wildest thing that I've ever done. And literally, the front desk, the hotel management kept calling up to the room saying, "Hey, y'all got to be quiet because the people is complaining about it, and if we keep having to call y'all, we're gonna kick y'all out the hotel." Um, so that was pretty crazy, actually. That was actually pretty crazy. Going on to the next question. Wait, 10 random would you rather questions. Okay. So Light Bright T, this is in your realm of questions here. So would you rather be trapped in an elevator full of men with BO? Oh my gosh. Or three soaked dogs. Okay. Okay. Both of them are horrible. Okay. Because men with BO, like really bad BO, I guess it depends on like how bad the BO is. But wait, did it say wait. Elevator full of men or three soaked dogs? Um, okay, so an elevator full of men, if you calculate the square footage of the elevator, and depending on the size of the man or the men that's in the elevator, you can probably fit somewhere between 5 to about 7 or 8 men, depending on the size in the elevator, as opposed to three dogs. Ah, man, that is a hard one right there. I mean, like people always talk about like when dogs get wet, they have like a specific smell to them. But I guess considering the fact that it didn't say like the wet dogs are like, well, I mean, Were they just cleaned? Did they just take a bath, or did they just take some type of like dip in a lake or something like that, or are they were they swimming in a sewer hole or something like that? It doesn't specify. I guess I would go with the three wet dogs because generally, I guess like for the men part, it would most likely be more men in the elevator. I'm pretty sure with the standard size elevator, you can at least fit 5 people, including yourself, in the elevator. You know, so but 3 dogs, 3 wet dogs. You can fit those in there easily, and you can also have room to move around. Because if you think about it, like the men in the elevator, you could be crammed in there. You wouldn't be able to move around. So I would take the 3 wet dogs. I guess that would I guess suffice. Next question. 27. Would you rather live permanently? Would you rather live permanently in a roller coaster park or a zoo? I probably would do the roller coaster park because I mean the zoo. Those are like semi wild animals. I mean, yeah, some of them are trained, but under certain conditions, you will probably need to have to fend for your life, you know what I'm saying? But the roller coaster park, you could do a lot of things as long as it has food, it has a place where you can shower, a place where you can, well, I'm pretty sure you can't wash clothes there, or the zoo you can't wash clothes there either. As long as you have somewhere to eat, somewhere to shower, and the roller coaster park would probably most likely be a little bit more entertaining. The zoo, yes, it will be entertaining, but at the same time, like being around wild animals, just imagine you walking past the pit. Well, that brings in the question: is there people at the roller coaster park? Because if there's no people there, then you won't have any type of interactions. At least at the zoo, you can talk to the animals and stuff like that. Even though they won't talk back, you'll probably be able to just like talk to them, create like a bond with them, and they'll just like the monkey would jump up on your shoulder, and you'll be walking around with the monkey on your shoulder. I just think about Michael Jackson when I think about that, like having the monkey on your shoulder and everything. You just walking around, just like, yo, what's up? But I would have to say, what? I would have to say the zoo. As long as there is food, a place for me to shower and stuff like that, I would take the zoo. You know, I guess in that sense, it would be more so like with the accommodations that you ask for, which place would you stay? Because the roller coaster park, if there's nobody there, then you are just going to be completely alone. At least with the animals, you can create some type of bond, and they would actually know you if you're there all the time. You know, so I guess that's just me. I would take the zoo. You know, that would be fun. Um, would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato? Okay. Well, if you look like a potato, then you're gonna be like round. Okay, you're gonna be like misshapen. And if you feel like a potato, then you would generally, I guess, if you feel like a potato, then you would be like either mushy or solid, right? Mm. Potatoes are starchy. Well, you can't really feel starch, but if you got a potato and you squeezed it, right, it's hard. But if you like did like mashed potatoes or whatever, it would just be like mashed. Hmm. I would rather feel like a potato. I don't know how it would feel to be a potato, but I would rather feel like a potato. I think that would be just like interesting. Interesting to feel, because if you look like a potato, then you're gonna be like round and misshapen, and not every potato looks the same. You may have a little lump here, you may have a little lump there, you may have like just a squibble squabble right there, a squibble squabble. I don't know, but shoot, it's something. Looking like something is totally different from feeling like something. I would rather feel like a potato, I guess. Who knows? Um, question number 29. You're in the circus. Would you rather be the person with their head inside the lion's mouth, or get shot out of the cannon? Okay. Is there something to land on? Because I'm gonna be the person shot out the cannon, I guess. Then again, right? Okay. It's downsides to both. You get shot out of a cannon, you have the possibility of landing on your head. You have the possibility of breaking bones when you land. You have a possibility of just like not landing on the cushion at all and just like dying completely. Yet with the lion, you have the chance of getting your head bit off. You got the possibility of being mauled by that lion. You have a possibility of just like, I think I'll take my chances. I mean, I'm a Leo and everything, but that lion doesn't know me. That, like, you can train animals, you can train lions and stuff like that, but at the same time, they have a like, if it's a wild lion, if like, it would be a different story if you was with that lion from birth up until them having their mouth over your head, right? Or you having your head in a lion's mouth, right? Yet, if it's just like a random lion that, hey, this is your first date, you're going to put your head in this lion's mouth. Hell no. No. You got me all types of crazy. All types of fun. I will probably be shot out the cannon and I guess take my chances. Because I mean, that's the only thing. Like, I don't want to be shot out the cannon and then just like land on my head or break bones and stuff like that. I guess with the lion, you have a less chance of breaking bones, but at the same time, you have a higher chance of having your head gnawed off. And just imagine how much force, right, a lion's grip with their mouth has, right? Tell me, and I know it's not the same thing, but would you put your head in an alligator's mouth? It's not the same thing. But you tell me. Alligators are not part of a circus, but at the same time, you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Your head is like the most important function. Like, if you break your leg, you can still have a good quality of life. If you break your arm, you can still have a good quality of life. If you are like paralyzed from the shoulders down, you can still have a good life. There are people out there who live their best life in a wheelchair, just like no, no function from the neck down, and they still living their best life. They still doing what they want to do. But if your head get chewed off by a lion, it's over. You done with it. You just no, you done with. So I think I'm gonna stick with being shot out the cannon. I'm good with that. All right. Question number 30. Would you rather never be able to express yourself accurately or always have to say the exact truth? Man, dang. That's like, okay, I know that these two are like the would you rather questions are like always at the extreme ends. There's never anything in the middle. So not being able to express myself accurately, so I could say how I feel, but it would come off the wrong way to the person I'm saying it to, or I would have to say the exact truth of what's going on to that person. You know what? Either way, either way, the situation gonna be kind of like fucked up, right? Because say like you like somebody, right? And then you're sitting there and you're not able to express yourself accurately, and you're like, well, you know what? I I kind of like, and then you're just like stuttering on your words and you're not really able to accurately say how you feel. Then that person's like, oh well, my impression is this person doesn't like me. This person is just like whatever. Like I remember way back when uh I think I was in middle school. I think I was in middle school. And I was dating this girl and eventually we broke up. But how we broke up was kind of fucked up, right? It was like, okay, so this person and that person is she was like this person and that person and this person is saying all this stuff. I want the truth from you. Do you like me or not? And I was like, yes, I do like you. Why would I not like you? Right? And then she was like, well, look, do you I'm getting mixed signals. Do you just want to be friends? Or like do you want to be friends or what? Or do you want to be more than friends or what? And my response, and I think it was kind of stupid that I said it, but I said, if it comes down to it. And that's like that may be a perfect example of the question. Like if you're not me personally, I think that I wasn't expressing myself accurately in that moment because I was stating to her, well, if it comes down to it, I still want to be your friend. But at the same time, at this current moment, I do like you enough to be more than friends. And in her mind, she was like, okay, well, if it comes down to it, that means that you do just want to be friends. And it could be a combination of, well, she was thinking about being with somebody else because I think at that point in time she had another prospect that she wanted to date, or she had somebody else that she liked also, but we were just like in the fling stage. It was not something serious. It was just like something just like normal or whatever. But she was just like, okay, well, either I can go with this person or I can go with this person. And she was taking my statement as, okay, well, if it comes down to it, well, he just wants to be friends. And so that was just like me not expressing myself accurately. It was just like me being done with all the drama, me just wanting to go back to the normal stuff. But we broke up and it's whatever. But I think that's the perfect example of not being able to express yourself accurately. Just like saying something in your head that sounds right, but it doesn't necessarily for that person that you're saying it to, it doesn't click for them. Well, this is what I'm thinking, or this is what I'm feeling. In their mind, they're like, okay, well, I don't know everything, but this is what it sounds like to me. This is what it sounds like to me. It doesn't it doesn't click well with the other person, as opposed to having to tell someone the exact truth every single time. So if you I guess in a way it would be good because like if you're telling that person the exact truth, and me personally I believe that when when you are messing with, or when you're dealing with, not messing, when you're dealing with somebody's feelings and you're dealing with like a situation that can impact either your life or somebody else's life, or even generally, it can affect relationships because a lot of people, right? A lot of people, you can't say that you tell people the truth 100% of the time, right? There are things that you hide, there are things that you tell people, whether it be to protect that person, whether it be to get that person to like you, whether it be to have that person see a specific image that you want them to see, because it nobody tells the exact truth 100% of the time, right? So I think it would maybe rock the boat, maybe even flip the boat over. If you told the truth 100% of the time, it would flip the boat. Oh, it would turn everything on its head, because no one is going to be able to accept the 100% truth every single time, because people want to hear what they want to hear. People want to perceive what they want to perceive. They don't want to hear the truth every single time. They sometimes want to sugarcoat it. Sometimes they want the truth. Sometimes they want just like the halfway truth because it sounds good. But nobody can accept the truth 100% of the time. And it puts you in a messed up situation if you have to tell the truth or you can't express yourself accurately. It puts you in a position where you're just like, I don't even know what to do. You just like every time you say something, you just fuck it up. But I would rather somebody know the truth than to have them think in their head, because if you're not able to express yourself accurately, and people are going to assume, and it's just human nature, people are going to assume specific things if they don't know the whole truth. And rather than having somebody assume what the truth is, I would rather have that person know the truth, right? So I guess I would have to say I would prefer to tell the exact truth every single time, because at least that person knows. At least everyone knows, right? Because once you truth is like black coffee, right? Nobody not a lot of people like black coffee, but the ones that do, they enjoy it, and they are accustomed to that bitterness, they're accustomed to that flavor, and they can deal with it. And the more people accept the truth for what it is, the more people will be accustomed to that, and the more they'll be used to it. And so when somebody's sugarcoating stuff, you're going to be like, instead of you saying, oh, well, yeah, that's acceptable or that's okay, you're like, look, be straight with me, be honest with me, be 100% with me, you know, fuck all the sugarcoating, just be real with me. And I would prefer it that way anyway, you know. So that's just me, but hey, it is what it is. Um Okay, question number 31. Would you rather be able to copy and paste in real life or undo in real life? That's interesting, because a lot of people would go for like, oh, I just want to copy and paste somebody's money into my bank account. That would be nice. I would like to I would like to copy and well, it's interesting because if you copy and paste something, it does not give you the option to undo. So you do not know what comes with that. You know, you can copy and paste somebody's money, but what problems comes with that money, right? Is it illegal money? Is it money that, people are like, oh, well, how did you get that? Or it could be like the issues of people coming to you like, hey, I'm your cousin, or I'm this person to you, I'm that person to you, right? Or it could be like problems that come with that copy and paste that you don't expect, but you now have to deal with those problems and you can't get rid of it. As opposed to undoing something, you would be able to undo things, but really you will be stuck. I like to think of it like if you undo something, right? I guess it would kind of be better because you could undo the actions that you do, but then again, like nothing really would be genuine. If you it's like like I think it's like the power to travel back in time, right? And that's how I think about it. To undo is to travel back in time to undo something, right? So you go to work and you fall asleep or whatever and you get fired, right? And you say, okay, well, I don't want this to happen, so you're going to undo it. So you're going to travel back in time before you fell asleep and all that stuff, or before you went to work, or the day before. So now you can get extra time on sleep or whatever, and so you won't fall asleep at work. Yeah, in that instance, it would be good because then you wouldn't get fired. But really, like, how could you really live life if you're just going back? What would be the value of life if you just undo everything that you don't like and have everything that you want, right? As opposed to copying and pasting it, it would be more so like, you can copy and paste things, but you do have side effects to those things that you copy and paste. That's how I would rationalize it. Um, hmm. It is giving that example for traveling back in time. It kind of like it turns me off for it because when you're affecting, if you think about it, how like you're going back in time, if you're affecting the timeline of your life and you're getting all this stuff, you're gaining all this stuff from, yes, hard work, but if you're just like, if you never like go back and age, right? If you're just like going back but you stay the same age, then you will be an old man trying to live your childhood, as opposed to like copying and pasting it. Dang. I guess in a sense you would learn how to deal with these side effects that come from copying and pasting in real life. So you could like copy and paste your dream house, bam, right? And technically you wouldn't have to buy it because it's copied and paste. Copy and paste. Yeah, I think I would take the copy and paste. You would learn how to deal with the side effects of copying and pasting. Um, I think that would be good. Who knows? But that would be my choice. Uh, let's see. Next question. Question number 32. Would you rather keep your current sleep schedule or hibernate for 3 months and have 9 months of 24/7 alertness without being tired? Hmm. That is an interesting question. I think I would basically have hmm, I think I would hibernate for 3 months and have, what did it say? You would have 9 months of total alertness, right? As long as there's no side effects to it, I would take that over having the same sleep schedule, because when you sleep, you can't really be productive, right? Well, then again, you can't have dreams. Mm. So you would always be alert. Though there's an advantage to that. There is an advantage to having complete alertness, you know. So I think I would take the 3 months of hibernation and 9 months of complete awareness 24/7. Because if you're aware 24/7, then unless you enjoy dreams, unless you enjoy like having dreams and stuff like that, then yeah, the same sleep schedule will be good. But at the same time, hibernating for 3 months and then being alert for that 24/7, 9 months out of the year, you would be able to get a shit ton of work done, a lot of work done. You would be able to do whatever you wanted to. You would be able to just, you know, be able to do anything. You would have an advantage over people who are asleep, of course. But um, so yeah, that would that would be awesome. So yeah, the 9 months. That was an easy question. Number 33. Would you rather have a permanent clogged nose or a piece of green food always stuck in your teeth? Mm. I guess in a sense, people would get used to you sounding like you're congested, but at the same time, like if you're walking around with something like a piece of green food in your teeth, people and you're just like talking to somebody, it you know, I don't think people would get used to that. I think dang, but like not being able to breathe and not being able to just like feeling congested, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Um, dang. And so you would have to have that piece of green food in your teeth. Uh, I think I would probably have the clogged nose. I guess you would get used to it. And you would just like in that sense, as long as like it doesn't affect your always having a clogged nose. That's hard right there. That is hard. Because I wouldn't want to walk around with like something like a piece of green food. Like, what if that piece of green food gets molded or something? Yeah, I'd take the clock nose. I'd take the clock nose. Mm. All right. Next question 34. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or have the ability of a cat? Really, what would you do underwater? I would have the ability of a cat to land on your feet from dropping and all that stuff. I would have the ability of a cat. That would be cool. Um, Next question 35. What makes someone a hero? What makes somebody a hero? Someone who has a good moral compass, someone who is willing to sacrifice for the greater good, even if it may come at the cost of uh I guess that would be the same thing as like sacrificing and stuff like that. Because really, you can't save everyone. Like if it comes down to like saving one person over 1,000 people, then the hero, of course, is going to save the 1,000 people because like you're willing to sacrifice something, even though you don't want to. You're willing to sacrifice that thing just for the greater good of one the world and yeah. So I think that's what makes a hero. Being able to sacrifice um let me say being able to sacrifice uh not accurately. I'm trying to think of the word. Being able to sacrifice. Um, dang, I can't think of the word, but it's like not accurately, but it's being able to sacrifice, not like sacrificing everything just because you believe it's the greater good, but being able to sacrifice because like, something. Okay, I understand the situation of the direness of the situation, but is it really worth it? You weigh, okay, is this sacrifice really worth it? Like, how will it affect everything in the future? Um, but yeah, that's what I believe makes a hero. Have a good, strong moral compass and being able to sacrifice. Uh, good. I think I can go up to like 40. Let's see how far we are into the live stream. We're about like, we're already 2 hours into the live stream. Um, it is, I think, like 9 or something like that. Jeez. All right, so I know I'm not gonna finish the 6 beers. I got like 4 of them left and like a whole one right here. Um, so this will be my third one after I finish that. But um, random questions to ask a girl. Okay. All right. Number wait, let me see. Number 36. If you were well, I can't answer these because it's for a girl. So I guess I gotta either move on or I guess I can answer this one. It says if you inherited a private jet from a stranger, what would you do with it? I would fly around the world, right? I would like if it came with unlimited fuel, I would fly around the world. I would travel the world and see everything there is to see. Um 37. What are you freakishly bad at? Dancing. uh Number 38. What's something you've tried that you'll never ever try again? Hmm. That is interesting. That is interesting indeed. Hmm. Something that I've tried, but I would never ever try again. Dang. I don't know. I'm like an open minded person, so I would. mm, okay, eating dirt. I would never eat dirt again. Well, okay, that I guess I don't know. Like there really hasn't been anything in life that I've tried that I never really didn't like. Yeah, so I wouldn't eat dirt again. I would probably steer clear of that for the rest of my life. Yeah. Um 39. What are the qualities you really enjoy in a friend? Someone who's open, someone who is um someone who I can confide in and be able to talk to about anything without them being judgmental or biased in a way. Like, loyalty is a great quality to have in a friend. So loyalty, honesty, and being able to communicate with that person. Um, Number 40. In what situation or place would you feel the most out of place in? A place that I would feel most out of place in. Hmm. Interesting question. A place. that I would feel most out of place in. Um, I would feel most out of place in the situation of like people having conversations and stuff like that. If people, I know for me, myself, if people are like talking about something that I have no clue what that conversation is about, like if like I've had it a couple of times where people were talking about just like different things that I knew nothing at all about. And I felt them. I was thinking in my head, well, I don't want to say something and sound stupid or look stupid. So I kind of feel out of place. So I'll just end up sitting there and just like listen to the conversation. They'll eventually be like, hey, Calvin, what you think about this? And then eventually I'll be like, well, I have no clue what the hell y'all are talking about. So yeah, uh, I think that will be the situation. Like if I know nothing about the subject that's being talked about, or I know nothing about what's going on in the area that I'm in, then I would feel out of place. Um, 41. Would you rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos? That is a hard one because I love food. I would have to say, dang, it's a catch 22 with that. Because, like, with sushi, you're getting more rice and you're getting more, like, raw foods. Whereas tacos, you get cooked food and stuff like that. Um, I'll have to say tacos. I mean, then again, like, sushi is like very versatile. You can put anything in sushi, really. Tacos, not really. I think I would have to go with sushi for life because sushi is so versatile. You can pretty much have anything in there. I don't think you would ever get tired of it. Like if you can put vegetables in sushi, you can put like fish in sushi. There's even like a sushi place up the street from where I live, and they have like a crazy amount of different sushi. And man, you go up there, it's like a sushi buffet. You can eat anything and everything you want up there. That's all good right now. 42. What's an ideal Christmas or holiday for you? My ideal Christmas or holiday would be like being around family, being around the people that I care about, and being just like happy, right? No drama, no crazy stuff going on. I would love to be around my family for the holidays, or not would. I love being around my family for the holidays. I love just like everybody having a good time, everybody just like hanging out, just chilling, There's no drama, no crazy stuff going on. So that's my ideal holiday. Shoot, I got some on my shirt. All right. 43. What's a common thing that you think about when you're alone? Progression. I always, always, always think about like how can I improve upon like what I have now? How can I improve my relationships with people? How can I improve my life? How can I do more things that I want to do? How can I make more money? How can I just like be happy? How can I be satiated with the things that I have? How can I just like make life not about the negative, but about the positive? How can I create great memories? So, and in that sense, everything rolled up into that is it would be considered as progression or progression or growth. Um, all right, number 44. What is the most difficult challenge thus far in your life? The most difficult challenge in my life was, I think I would have to say, by far the most challenging thing in my life was uh, depression and just feeling like I was never good enough. And I'm not really gonna dive deep into that. Maybe in a later live stream or something like that when it's based on that topic. But um, for a very very long time, I dealt with depression, anxiety, and just like the feeling of not being good enough, trying and trying and trying and giving every single ounce of me that I had, and still feeling like I was never good enough. That was my biggest challenge. I think in a way I've conquered it, so to say. I've faced it head on. I've dealt with it. I don't think that I've 100% gotten over it. I do still have like bouts of like doubts and unsure and uncertainty, and still like sadness of a lot of things, and just like questioning everything that I do and questioning myself and questioning everything that's going on. I still have bouts of that, but I tend to make it through. Like, and that's generally like what has affected my upload schedule, because there have been times where I wanted to upload. I knew that like I wanted to keep a schedule, but at the same time, I just like emotionally and mentally, I was not there. I wasn't at that point where I could just say, "Hey, I'm a post 3 times a week," because I would, in a sense, in a way, be in that mindset where like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna upload and I'm a do this and I'm gonna do that, and I would be in that mode, and as you guys would notice, I would post like 3 times a week for like a week or two, and then it just fell off, and then I would go back to posting 2 or 3 times a week, and then it will fall off, and then I will post 2 or 3 times a week, and then it will fall off, mainly because, like I stated before, I think I said in one of my previous videos, I just been experiencing like ups and downs, like this roller coaster where I would have a good ass week or two, and then something would just happen that just throws everything off. That just like completely just wipes out my gut mood, just drains my energy, just have me sitting there in my feelings, just thinking crazy shit. And then I would have a good 1 or 2 weeks, and then if something would happen, bam, back in the same place. Sometimes it would be better than others. Sometimes it would just like something would happen and it wouldn't bring me down as much. I would still have like those feelings and doubts and stuff, but I would still be like, hey, I'm good. And other times it would just get really, really, really bad, really bad. And I've gotten past it, but I think some things still linger. You still deal with things as you move on, as you heal. You still deal with the pain of the past, and it reminds you that It reminds you that you're still alive. You're still human. You're still here, and that for me, I don't strive on the pain, but I make it so that that pain reminds me that you got to stay humble. You have to realize that yes, you're only human, but your life is only as good as you want it to be. Your life is only as good as you choose it to be. So that's the challenge that the toughest challenge that I faced in my life was basically depression and feeling like I wasn't good enough. But like I said, if you guys want me to, I'll do another live stream or video just talking specifically about that. I'll try and make it motivational, even though it's like a topic that would damper the mood of excitement, you know. So, um, number 45, if you could change one thing about your upbringing, what would it be? I think, I think, hmm, I've learned to appreciate everything that has happened in my upbringing, whether it be good or bad. Um, in a sense, I just wish that my mom and my dad had a better relationship, and that things would have worked out differently. I don't know how that would affect my life. I don't know how that would, change who I am today. But I guess it's different for you to have both parents in your life as opposed to having a split household, because having a split household creates difficulty within the mentality of a lot of things when you're a child. And for me, I think that would be one thing that I would change. I don't, like I said, I don't know how it would affect my life, but you know, I guess that's just me. I don't know. Um, let's see. 46. I think I'm gonna just go to 50 on this one. I'm almost there. 56 46. When you're old, what do you think children will ask you to tell stories about? Like, I think they would ask me all the adventures that I had, like all the fun stuff that I did when I was a kid. I think children would be more intrigued about, like, I would want children to be intrigued about, like, lessons that I've learned and the adventures that I had, the fun times that I had, the adventures that I've had, some of the, like, the scariest times that I had in my life and everything like that. Um, I think they would ask me about that. What does it? Yeah, that's what I would think. My children would ask me about, because that's generally like, they are curious about, like, what what has gone on in your life, like how did you become the person that you become, and it teaches them lessons just like you had to learn lessons. It teaches them lessons that they got to learn, and it feeds their curiosity of, like, what happens when you do this, what happens when you do that. I don't know, but mm-mm. All right. 47. When things when things break, do you prefer to fix them or replace them? I'm the kind of guy who tries to figure out, like, how to fix it. Like, as you guys can see, no more gaming chair. No more gaming chair, because, man, I okay, so I fixed it, or at least I thought I did, and it just kept breaking. So, like, the as I showed you guys before, the arm on the chair had came off, and I fixed that. Like, I literally put the arm back on, I unscrewed it, lost the little springs and all that stuff that went into the chair and all that stuff, and got it back. I even replaced one of the springs with the spring in the pin, and I got it back on, and then it broke again. And then I was just like, forget it. And then later on, like, one of the wheels broke off the chair, and I put it back on. It broke off again. And then I was just like, forget it. And then I kept using it, even though one wheel was broken off. Next thing you know, a second wheel broke off. I put both of the wheels back on, they both broke off again. And then I was just like, forget it. So I ended up throwing the chair away. I threw that away last night. So I guess I'm the kind of guy who fixes it. If I can't fix it, or if it's just like run down too much, I'll just throw it away. So I'm Mr. Fixer Upper, you know? And maybe I just didn't fix it well enough. Maybe. 48. What product would you seriously stockpile if you found out they weren't going to sell it anymore? What product would I buy? I absolutely love the Gain detergent. If I found out that they were not going to be selling that anymore, I would buy all the Gain detergent that I can get and just use it. Even though there's like plenty of other products that you know you can use as far as laundry detergent, but mm, I think that's what I would purchase. That would that would be what I would purchase because well, then again, like if it comes to the point where like, hey, what if I don't have a washing machine? um, what would I purchase if they did not sell it anymore? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. You know what? I have no. I guess I'll just go with that Gain detergent because I love like they got like the different scents. I love the tropical breeze one. And what I'm using now is the what is it called? That's not important. But anyway, um, yeah. Let me see something right quick. I think we may have a no, actually not. Never mind. I thought I had something on Facebook, but no questions on Facebook. Um yeah, so Gain detergent. Okay. 49. Do you recycle? Being that I live in an apartment and I know it's horrible, it is completely horrible. But being that I live in an apartment, we don't have, there are like no recycling bins. I know that there are like dumpsters for like cardboard, but there are no dumpsters for like aluminum cans or, recyclable material. You either have like the garbage can or you have the cardboard box, the dumpsters you put the cardboard boxes in. So unfortunately, I don't. I remember when I was little, we used to take all the cans that we used, like all the aluminum products, and put them in like a big stockpile. And my dad would take it to this like aluminum mill where they would pay you like I think a certain amount of money. I think it was like 10 cent per pound or something like that. And we had like uh crazy four kids. You can imagine how much soda we drunk, how much like just like beer my parents drunk and everything like that, because we used to have like cookouts every single weekend. I remember we had cookouts every single weekend My grandma did. My mom, I go over to my mom's house every single weekend just like to hang out with her because that's like the tradition for us. But back then I know we used to rack up a whole lot of beer cans, a whole lot of soda cans, and it would just be crazy like how much aluminum we had. Um, but now it no, I guess to put it plainly, unfortunately, I don't recycle mainly because there's no recyclable trash can where you to put the aluminum cans in and stuff like that. It's an excuse because I know I can just separate it and just take it up to a recycle mill, but really I don't drive and I don't really know where one is. Even though okay, so I'm making excuses now. But to put it plainly, unfortunately, no. Um, one more question, and I'll probably just like drink one more beer with you guys, just chill out and just like relax a little bit. I'll probably talk about like how the house hunting is going. Whew, I'm feeling a little loopy, you know what I'm saying? 3 beers in, we all good. All right, so this is random questions to ask a guy. You know what? I might do all of these. I might do all of these. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's the best on-screen bromance? The best on-screen bromance is I have no clue. I have no clue. The only thing I can really think about is like when oh, you know what I know? Bad Boys. Bad Boys. You got Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Best on-screen bromance is Bad Boys. I can really see like if if that movie was real life, I could only imagine like how close those two dudes would be. That's the best on-screen bromance for me. Number 51, what is your favorite type of workout? Favorite type of workout is cardio. But cardio because you get that endurance, you get that stamina. Um, I know some like most guys like to be buff and just like to have like muscle, but for me, I think that I would like to be trimmed down, muscular, not too small, but not too bulky, you know, trimmed down muscular, 52. If your food is bad at a restaurant, would you say something? Yes, I would. Because I'm not going to sit there if I'm paying for something that I'm going to ingest. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, man, it looks like this food is just like rotten. But I'm going to eat it anyway. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. If the food is bad, the food is bad. I'm going to say something about it. You know, I'm not going to say something about it just to get my money back. I'm going to say something about it so they know, listen, you can't just like serve people bad food. If you serve people bad food, this is something that people are ingesting. This is something that people are putting into their body. And you're presenting them bad food. What if they get sick? What if they die? What if they just like, you know, shit gets fucked up for them? You know, you got to say something about it because it then lets that restaurant know, look, we got to step up our game. We can't just serve bad food, because if you serve bad food and people don't say anything about it, you're going to lose business, and that's bad. But hey, that's just me. um 53, how often do you look at your phone every single day? Shoot, if I had $1 for every time I looked at my phone every day, man, I'd be rich. I would be rich. I try and stay away from it, but being that I'm trying to grow my social media, I'm not trying to grow this thing that I have with YouTube and trying to create a brand around myself, I have to look at my phone. And I guess that's an excuse about it, but I just feel like if I'm gonna put something into this, then I need to work on it. And in order for me to do that, I actually have to look at my phone. I have to be on a computer. I have to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make it grow. So that's just me. And plus, on top of that, when I'm at work, I'm at work. But at the same time, like if I get a call or I get a text, I'm gonna answer that call. I'm gonna answer that text, right? So, but that's just me. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. That's just me. um, 54. Describe your life using one word. Hmm. Describe my life using one word. Roller coaster. Roller coaster. It's an up and down type thing. I realize that like my life, it it is exciting. I could use exciting too because I live life sometimes on a whim. I just try to live life to the fullest. I try to experience everything I can experience. I try and be as great as I can be. But of course, like I said, roller coaster. Sometimes it's good, and then sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's I don't let the bad times get to me, but I don't let the good times control like how I feel all the time. The good times, they're great, but I have to realize that there's going to be bad times and there's going to be good times, and I have to just roll with the punches. It's a roller coaster, but it's exciting at the same time. I guess roller coasters are exciting. Sometimes they can be scary, but I love it. Um, let's see, let's see. All right, 55. How you have you ever cried? Oh man. Oh my gosh. Okay, it says, have you ever cried at a movie? All right. Guys, I don't want you to think any differently of me, but I did cry at a movie. And it was reasonable. It was reasonable because like it was just like the movie. Like, oh my gosh, like it was just so sad. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I will tell you the story. Uh I cried at the movie. I forgot what movie. I think it was Tyler Perry. It was a Tyler Perry movie. Um it was the one where, oh my gosh, my my drinking mind can't remember the Tyler Perry movie. Um, Shoot, I know it was a Tyler Perry movie, and it was like the ending of the movie. It was like where the movie where one of the daughters was like acting all bougie, and was like, "Oh, I don't want to be around my mom and this and that. I don't want to be around y'all and this and that because y'all this and now that." And I think one of the people was like, "Hold on, right quick." I know Monique is at the door.
Mama said, hey. So.
Oh, tell him I said hey.
He said, hey.
What was that movie? What was that movie that I cried at? It was a Tyler Perry movie.
Medea's Family Funeral.
Medea's Family Funeral. That's what it was. It was at the ending of the movie. And the mom was on her deathbed, and she was trying to talk to one of the daughters about, like, saying she need to join the family and she need to be better towards the family and treat the family more respectfully. And she was just like crazy, crazy disrespectful, right? And the mom is just on her deathbed. I forgot what happened, but man, I was just like sitting there, and she was just like withering away. She was just like dying of shit. And I was just like, oh my God, that is just like so freaking sad that the daughter could not realize like what was going on because she was so into herself that she just didn't want to accept the fact that, look, sometimes you got to just put yourself aside to see what's actually going on in front of you. And I wasn't feeling sad for the daughter. I was feeling sad for the mom because she was sitting there on her deathbed trying to plead and trying to do everything in her power to get her daughter to see, or not her. Look, I don't know who. I haven't seen the movie in a while. I'm not sure if it was a daughter or what. I think it was a daughter. I'm pretty sure it was a daughter. But she was trying to get the daughter to see the error of her ways, but she just wasn't having it. And when she died, like when she passed away, like, most of the other characters was like crying and just like, no, don't go. And I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh, it didn't hit home for me, but it affected me in a way where I was just like, man, you can never, ever, ever, ever take something for granted that much where you can't put yourself aside to realize what is going on. Because you only get one mom, you only get one dad, you only get one chance to make an impact. And with her acting that way, that's the last thing her mom saw before she died. And just imagine like how heartbreaking that is. Man, that I didn't like bawl. I wasn't bawling, but I was tearing up. I was just like, man, I felt saddened at that moment. I was sitting there crying. I was like, man, that's fucked up, man. That's some shit for you. So let's see. 56. Who from your past do you really wish you'd stay in contact with? Let's see. I had one teacher who just like she got me. She had me, man. She like one teacher I wish I could have stayed in contact with. I forgot her name, but dang, that just sounds so wrong. I wish I could stay in contact with her, but I forgot her name. Like she would always. I know she was Spanish. She was Spanish. I think she taught my history class, but like every other teacher just didn't even give a shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she just made sure that I was able to succeed and everything like that. And I was just like, dang, like I had her number, and she was like, if you ever wanted to talk or whatever, just hit me up. I had a number in one of my old phones, but that was like years ago, and I lost it. I was like, dang, that's crazy. So I was just like, yo, she like anytime that I needed to talk, anytime that I needed to ask her a question, anytime that I needed to, ask anything, she was always there. And I was just like, yo, that's somebody you always got to keep in contact with because they always make sure you're taken care of. So that's one person that from my past that I wish I would have stayed in contact with. I mean, unfortunately, I did lose my phone and I did lose her contact number, but um, that is the answer to that question. 57. Hmm. Question number 57. When you meet someone you're attracted to, what do you first notice about them? Personality. Another brewski. Personality. Mainly because, like, your personality says a lot about you. You can be the prettiest thing on the outside. You can be sexy as hell, but have like a fucked up personality, right? And the first thing that you see is physical, but anyway, the first thing you see is physical. Second thing you realize is the personality. Third thing you realize is the person's mentality. Now, really? Come on now, for real? Okay. Anyway, but the first thing that I noticed, the first thing that I try and focus on is personality. Like you can really easily get past the physical side of everything. And once you realize that person's personality, you'll be able to tell a lot about that person. That's what I generally focus on. And that's what's mostly important to me. Like you can look good, but if things don't check out, then, you know, uh huh. What? What?
I'm just clearing my throat, making me a salad.
You clearing your throat for what? I'm just asking.
I thought you were in this over. I'm not talking to
What?
on camera.
What?
No.
It's real life.
That's offensive to me.
How is that offensive?
Ask yourself.
I know. All right. Question number 58. Do you have tattoos? No, I don't. Though I would like to get a tattoo. I just don't know what of. So that is what I don't know. I don't know what I would want to get a tattoo of. I don't know where I would like. Probably like on either my left or right shoulder. I would probably get like Leo up here, but I'm a Cancer Leo, so I don't know how like that will work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like switch teams. No, I'm a Cancer Leo because I was born on the cusp of Cancer Leo. So, but if you want to, you can close the door if you want to. If not, then you don't have to. But that's what I would want to get a tattoo of. Yes, I will let you know when I'm done. But that's what I would want to get a tattoo of. Is probably like Leo or something like. I know when I was younger, I wanted to get on my back like 3 roses, one for my mom, one for my grandmother, and I forgot who the third one was going to be for. I know I wanted to get like 2 small roses, or no, it would be probably like 3 roses the same size, but I would get it on my back. Probably one on my like back up here, one on my back up here, and one in the middle on my spine. Um, 3 roses, and then put my mom's name, my grandmother's name, and their date of birth. And um, I was thinking about it, but like I know my grandmother passed in 1999, so I would want to put her like her birth date up until when she passed away, and that would be something meaningful for me because that's like the rise and fall of someone in my life who was very, very important to me. Like, my grandmother, I love my grandmother to death. My grandfather, actually, I think it was my grandfather who I wanted to put in the rose also. So that's pretty interesting. I don't have any tattoos, but I was thinking about getting it. That's like one that I was thinking about getting that was very meaningful to me. But it's a huge, it would be a huge tattoo and it would cost a lot of money. And at that point in time, I didn't have the money to get it. Right now, I could probably get it. It would just cost a lot of money and it would probably take a lot of time to do because I mean I'm pretty good with pain, but at the same time, like I don't know, you know, I will probably get like something small just to get my feet with tattoos, and though I'm not completely sure. Like I wanted to get one for my birthday, but at the same time, I was like, well, I don't know if I really want to get a tattoo. So I'm on the fence about it. If you have any cool ideas for like tattoos I could possibly get, you can either link it in the live chat or just tell me like an idea that you would have for me to get. No, not for me to get, but like an idea of what I should look at to possibly get. Though I'm not completely sure if I'm going to get a tattoo at all, but I'm thinking about it. I'm on the fence about it, like I said. Mm-mm. Number 59. What do you think about clowns? They okay. They are just fine. I mean, I don't have anything against clowns, and I mean, I don't necessarily like clowns enough to be like, hey, I like clowns, but I don't hate clowns enough to say, hey, I like clown. I hate clowns. You know, it's just like a yeah, type of situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't really love or I don't have a love hate relationship with clowns. I don't love clowns. I don't hate clowns. I don't like clowns. I don't dislike clowns. It's just like, yeah, clowns are clowns. Um, well, actually, you know what? let me let me change that. Okay, the only clown that I would say that I absolutely love is the Joker. Mainly because it's just like you know iconic. The Joker is iconic. It's like a not like a bar that every clown has to meet, but what I'm saying, it's like that's the only clown that I can ever think of in my head. Like, hey, that's the clown. What I'm saying? But other than that, clowns are just clowns. The Joker, that's the man. Right. Um, Number 60. Like I said, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask, I know that I'm answering questions off of my phone, but that's because I didn't have any questions that anybody asked. I asked one from Monique. I answered one from uh, Tempest, and that's basically all I had. I put stuff up here on Facebook. I put stuff up on Twitter. Put stuff up on the community tab, but I just never ever got anything. So I'm just answering questions off of my phone, and that is what it is. Let me actually see if I have anything on the community tab because I didn't. I haven't been checking it. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, nothing on there at all. Dang. Okay. All right. So back to the questions. I'm back at like I think I'm at 60. I answered a whole lot of questions. Okay. Um, Let's see. I got to get back to it, guys. Sorry. All right. Number 60. If you had all the money in the world, what would be the first thing you'd do? Or what would be the first thing you'd buy? I would buy, and look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would seriously just like pay off this house. And if I had all the money in the world, that would be the first thing that I would buy. Because that like in my mind, that's like the thing that I'm hyper focused on right now. I would buy that house like straight out, bam. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I had all the money in the world, I would probably get a bigger house, but at the same time, it would cost more along the lines of like maintenance and all that stuff. So I'm pretty much happy with the house that I have right now. But I would buy the house out, and I would probably just like um if anything, add a whole bunch of stuff that I would want to that house. Um, After that, mostly I would pretty much, uh, if I had all the money in the world, then I wouldn't need to invest it. I wouldn't need to do anything to gain money because if I have all the money in the world, then I would just have all the money in the world to like charities and just like different things that I would think that is would be really important. Um, you know, so I guess I'm not completely sure like what charities I would that I would give money to. I'm pretty sure would be I would give like money to the uh, Diabetics Association. I think that's what it's called, the Hearts Association, American Hearts Association, um, and just like different things like that, like different thing, like hunger relief and just like medical stuff, medical charities and stuff like that. Um, I would donate to that. Just that way, like people with health issues could get the help that they needed. People with diabetes could be able to be helped as they would need help. People with heart problems would be able to be helped and stuff like that. So I would first off buy the house that I'm getting, to be honest with you, and then donate to charities and stuff like that, and then probably just like I don't know, go on a big ass shopping spree or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a simple guy. I wouldn't really like go out and buy everything that I wanted. I would probably just like evaluate like, okay, what's the importance of this? I mean, if I got all the money in the world, you can pretty much buy anything you wanted. So, I mean, if there's really no limit to it, then you could basically buy anything you wanted and then also just like give to charities and just like wouldn't have to worry about losing all the money, right? Because you got all the money in the world. Just imagine how much money there is in the world. So, I mean, but then again, you would have a lot of people saying, hey, hey, give me some money, give me some money, give me some money. I don't know. But that's what I would do. That's the three things that I would do. Yeah. Uh, or that's what I would buy. Right. What's up? What are you trying to give me something?
I'm looking for scissors.
Scissors.
I'm not trying to be.
I actually don't know what the scissors are. I was looking for it so I could cut my shoelaces because I had to replace my shoelaces, but I didn't know what they were. So
I'm just trying to look for it. I got really.
number 61. Who gives you the courage to do new things? I believe that in order for you yourself to try new things, you yourself have to be able to give yourself courage to do those new things. Because a lot of people, a lot of people would say, I don't want to try this because, you know, and they would give a reason, but that reason would mainly be, oh well, because I don't like that, or because that's not interesting to me, because that's not what I want to do. You know, you have to choose to do it. You have to be able to say, hey, I want to try this, I want to do this, I want to do that. And so me myself, like, everybody says I'm weird as fuck. I'm weird as hell because I just like trying crazy different things. Like, I tried this s'mores flavored beer. Pretty interesting. But everybody else was like, hey, hey, look, you good on that. Now, I don't know what you're thinking about that, but at the same time, hey, that's you, So I guess, not I guess, but you would have to be the one that says, hey, I want to try this. You have to be the one that encourages yourself to try new things, to be open to new things. So I would say I myself encourage myself to do new things, to try new things, and be open to that. Because nobody can make you think anything. You got to think it yourself. You got to bring it into existence. Cool. All right. Number 62. Are you willing to give the shirt off your back to someone who needs it the most? Oh, really? For real? You clearing your throat at the right moment, huh?
I was putting my patch on my back.
You was putting the patch on your back.
Patch?
I know. All right.
No.
I'll say this. You said no.
I said no.
You said no?
I didn't stutter. I said no.
So you said no.
Ain't that what I just said?
Dang. Like, for real? Let me read that again. Are you willing to give the shirt off your back to someone who needs it the most? Oh, what you looking at? How about you answer that question?
No.
You wouldn't?
Of course I would, Calvin.
You would.
If the person really needs it, I will give them the shirt off my back.
If the person really needs it, you would give them the shirt off your back. So I need a shirt right now. Can you give it to me?
You got plenty of shirts in your drawer.
Dang, my bad. Like, jeez. Dang. I would. Even though some people don't think I would, but I would.
Again, directed at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's directed at you. You the one who came up in there.
You would not give me the shirt off your back.
All right. Well, anyway, I would give the shirt off my back to someone who needed it the most. It's
It depends on the situation.
What do you mean? It depends on the situation. I mean, it does.
I'm just coming to listen to what you got to say.
You trying to listen to what I got to say? I think it depends on the situation, mainly because if the person can and is able to do for themselves, then they don't need it the most. If you're able to do for yourself, if you can take care of yourself, then you don't need it the most. If it's somebody out there who is out on the street with just like nothing, and they're trying and they're trying and they're trying, and they don't have the resources, then yeah. But if you have the resources, if you're able to do for yourself, if you're able to succeed, then I can give you the shirt off my back. But at the same time, you're able to do for yourself. That's my philosophy on it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's just my philosophy on it. And that is basically about it for the questions. I'm still live streaming, but I do have to use the bathroom right quick. Dang. Maybe I should close it off. So I'm gonna finish this last beer right quick with you guys. I'm gonna make sure that I close this off properly. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live stream. I know that I still got this beer to finish off. I'm gonna just talk a little bit. I'm probably just gonna run to the bathroom right quick because I do have to use it. But do you want to talk to the camera, or do you want to be on the live stream, or no?
If I talk to the camera, I'm gonna express myself. I'm gonna say what's on my mind right now.
All right, well, listen, guys. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I guess Monica's gonna express herself right quick. Yeah, might be some things said. I don't know. I might have to cut it out. Well, I can't cut it out because it's a live stream. But
yeah, come on, let me get on it.
Nah. Basically, so I'm gonna just finish this beer right quick, and then I'm gonna end the live stream. I know we're probably at what? How long are we at? We're 3 hours. Shoot. All right, so hopefully next time I do it, ask me anything, I get a whole lot more questions. I only got like really 2 from actual people. I just went online and get the rest of them. But if anything, you know what I'm saying, I can probably continue on that list of questions. But basically just everything is just like going okay, I guess.
He's getting a house. Yay.
So I went to the house inspection, and literally I got to pay like $675 for it. It's not bad. The inspector is actually a good guy. He is helping me out a great ton, man. Like for real, like he didn't have to stay until 4 when I went, but he did stay. He said he was going to stay just to help me out because he knew that I worked until 4. But for me, that was like just like a great thing. And I was up there thanking him the whole time because he didn't have to do that. They generally stop inspections, and generally I think for the inspection companies, they generally do it up until 1 o'clock, but this guy, he did it up until 4, and he met us at 4. So that's pretty good. Gave us all the information about the inspection.
Did your house?
And so the house, well, that's the thing. So the let me see something right quick.
You don't need to give all your information though.
No, I'm not giving any information off. I'm
gonna leak his address. I don't even know where he's living at actually. I'm not a psychopath.
Turn off that light.
What in the why is the lamp tilted?
Yeah. All right. So actually, I'm gonna turn it green. Bottle bang, bottle boom.
Could you stop messing with the light?
I'm gonna turn it blue. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now I look like an egg.
All right.
Oh God.
So I probably should have did this like throughout the whole live stream, but changed the color of the light or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess we winding down. But and we got a candle in the background, you know what I'm saying? Bam. But yeah, so like the inspection went great. Everything with the house is up to par. It's just a couple of things that needs to be fixed and a couple of things that need to be well, yeah, basically fixed. But you know, so I'm just like, hey, this is good. I it's basically like 4 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. It's the same. It's the same as the house that I originally wanted. It's in the same area, but a different area at the same time. But it's like similar to the same house that I wanted before, but you know, the house that I wanted before, it was 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and it was like huge as hell. It was like I think 1,500 square feet. The closet was it was just like a big walk-in closet. It was like a one of those walk-in closets where you have the shelf that's going around the wall. And it had like a whole nother section to the house that was kind of sort of, it looks like an in-law suite, but it was different. That was pretty good, but it was just unfinished. It needed painting, it needed a new HVAC system, it needed a whole lot of stuff. And so what ended up happening is I wanted to put an offer down on it, and I did put an offer down on it, but the sellers was like, well, you know what, instead of selling the house, we're just gonna basically put the house as a rental. And so essentially they said that they were going to take the house off the market and put it as a rental, but it took them about like 2 weeks to do that. So they were kind of teasing me a little bit. Every time my realtor sent me the listings, it still had that same house up there, and I was like, goodness gracious, come on, man, just like change your mind, let me buy the house. But then again, I would have had a lot of stuff to fix. It had like a 15 by 15 deck on the back of the house, which was, man, that deck was huge. The only thing about the backyard is it sloped down to the house. So whenever it rains, the water will just build up against the foundation, the foundation of the house, if that makes any sense. So I was just like, well, I guess in a sense it was a blessing in disguise, because the house that I'm going for now, everything is updated. Everything. It was newly renovated. The roof was was fixed in 2019. I'm thinking like when they put the listing up, it was already fixed. So I'm assuming that it was fixed around like July or June of 2019, which is not bad. That's just like a couple of months. That's like what, 6 to 8 months ago. So less than a year. Not bad. Not bad. So unless it was fixed in February of 2019, you know, hey, less than a year. So that's good. The HVAC system is probably about like 19 years old, is what I was told. So hopefully they're gonna fix that. But I probably will do a video just showing you guys what the house looks like, but I want to make sure that everything goes through perfectly before I end up showing off the house, because I don't want anything to go astray, or I don't want anything to go awry, and I just want everything to go well with this, because this is going to be the house, the Brandon house, the Calvin B house. This is going to be mine. I'm gonna have this house. This is gonna be mine. This is what I'm gonna live in for years to come. I'm not gonna be in an apartment. I'm not gonna be now. Granted, if you follow me on social media and you follow me on Facebook primarily, then you would have saw the townhouse that I visited and that I saw. This townhouse was, oh my gosh, amazing. Man, it was like the floor plan of it was open. If you guys want to see that, make sure you follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. I'll probably post a clip on Instagram because I haven't posted a clip on Instagram yet. But I'm I want to try and post more and more on Instagram. Twitter is just like iffy for me because every single time I post on Twitter, I get no response at all, no interaction, no views, no nothing. So I tend to go more towards Facebook and Instagram. And what I'm thinking about doing is start posting my videos on Facebook if I can, but or on the Caliber Nation not website, but fan page.
Did you tell them why they wouldn't be sending me a video?
And so, yeah, that's generally what I'm gonna be doing as far as Facebook and Instagram. But I probably will post some videos of the house that I'm going for now. I just want everything to go through smoothly. I don't want anything to go awry or anything like that. I don't want to jinx anything. I want to make sure that this is the house that I'm going to get and this is the house that is correct, because I was going to show the house that I was going for before, the 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, but ended up not getting the house because the seller didn't want to do whatever and didn't want to sell the house. They wanted to put it as a rental. And then I was gonna post a video on here on YouTube about the townhouse that I had saw, but I was unsure about that because the townhouse is just like an apartment. You just have people on either the left side of you or the right side of you. This was an in unit, but I mainly wanted to live in a house. I was kind of sort of biased towards apartments and townhomes and condos, mainly because I don't want to live next to anybody. I don't want anybody over my head. I want my own space. If I want to blast music in my house, I'm gonna blast music in my house, and I can do that as long as I'm not like out in the yard causing a disturbance in the neighborhood or whatever. Then I'm cool. If I can blast music in my house without somebody next door talking about, so hey, you talking too loud, you being too loud, this and that. I mean, I'm probably being too loud right now because I'm in an apartment. Somebody might say, hey, you being too loud. I'm trying to go to sleep. It's 9 o'clock. I'm streaming right now. I want this to work out for me so I won't have to have a 9 to 5. I can just be out here streaming or doing videos for YouTube or doing photography or doing videography, having my own business and this and that, and being able to do what I want to do on my own schedule.
And single.
So that's me. That's what I want. So it is what it is on that, but eventually when I get the approval, not the approval, but when I get the closing papers, and I think as soon as I get the keys, I got the keys to the house.
You should wait for a little while.
When I get the keys for the house, I will then do a home tour, empty home tour. And then once I get everything set up as far as furniture, as far as like, I think the only thing I would really need to get as far as appliances is the refrigerator.
And you can go to the restore for that and get it.
And so if I once I get I'll probably go to Trosa. Probably. It depends on like where I can get the stuff from, but essentially I'm gonna do an empty home tour, and because I don't think I recorded anything. I think that for this one I was kind of iffy because the washing machine and the dryer goes in the kitchen, but the kitchen is open. So
I mean, it's easier.
yeah, but I think I just didn't record anything for that house because I was unsure about it. But at the same time, I loved it. That I had mixed feelings about it. I mean, I know you can't get everything you want with the house, but you know,
Unless you're filthy stinking rich.
you can. Well, nothing is ever going to be perfect enough, you know, for the house. You know, I wanted the washer and dryer to be in a different room.
You want a laundry room.
Everything else is good, you know. But besides not having lights, like light fixtures in the room, but I'm pretty sure
you can get those.
I can get those. Guys,
can I get my 5 minutes of fame?
Right quick, I'm about to go to the bathroom right quick because I gotta use the bathroom. You can say some, just don't be too crazy, please, because
I'll just stand
this is
here.
going on the internet. So
you drank on the internet, so what can I say that? Hi guys! I just wanted to say that. I'm just sitting here because I'm bored. So now I'm gonna let you look at my gorgeous face until he comes back. Blinking. No, I'm just fine. Damn, Calvin, you done only had 2 views. Y'all please subscribe to his channel. No, I'm playing. But yeah, subscribe. So while he's talking about house stuff, in all seriousness, you guys will, after March, will not be seeing me in the background videos and in vlogs and all that cool stuff. But hopefully you guys will subscribe and take this channel to 1 million subs, because over the last couple of years, Calvin has worked really hard pushing out content day and night. Literally. Like, he works, comes home, does YouTube, go back to work, come home, does more YouTube, and yeah. So subscribe. I'm subscribing, so should you. And I look evil. Yeah. Calvin, hurry up. This is getting weird. You've been rude. How? Okay, I'm getting up. I didn't do anything too bad. I just said they wouldn't be seeing me on videos anymore. Here's your seat. You smell like alcohol.
All right. Let's change this light up a little bit because this looks like angry lighting.
It is angry lighting. I'm angry right now. Oh, wait a minute. Now look. Okay, that's better.
Give me the green light. Give me just one night.
Computer.
Ready to go right now.
Computer.
But yeah, that's basically what's going on and everything like that. Just trying to get this house, so a lot is going on. I just wanted to keep my schedule for like 1 video a week. I know it's spotty. I'm doing some on Sunday. I'm doing some on Wednesdays. I know last week I think I did it on Tuesday or whatever. I want to do I want to make sure that I do at least 1 video a week, and hopefully you guys are basically tuning in for these videos. I know previous video I got somewhat drunk. I was a little tipsy in that last video. The Bull City Cider Works video, I was just trying a whole bunch of different ciders and stuff like that. That was pretty interesting.
Are you gonna post my empty apartment vlog?
And Huh? What?
Are you gonna record my empty apartment
What are you talking about?
when I move?
What do you mean?
When I get my place, are you gonna do an empty apartment video?
I mean, I thought you had a channel though.
No, I gave up on that 2 months ago.
So why would I post it on my channel?
Oh well, never mind then. Sorry.
I mean,
No,
I'm just saying you can post it, but
I thought
what?
you were gonna
Like for
at least
me, why would I post it on my channel if it's not, you know?
Oh yeah, I did say we wouldn't see me in any of my videos. So.
I mean that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying
you
that,
don't want me in the video.
Nobody's okay. But anyway, but that's basically what's going on as far as like the videos and stuff like that. I want to make sure I do at least one video a week and stick to that because I know that I put myself at a high standard when I was saying 2 to 3 videos a week. Knowing that a lot was going on, and of course with all the stuff that's going on with moving and trying to get this house and stuff like that. It's just too much. It's too much going on to try and focus on putting out 2 and 3 videos a week. So I hope you guys understand that. I hope you guys will subscribe and turn on post notifications because more content is coming soon. I only got like a little bit left, but hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. I will be doing more live streams. I will be doing some new content. I'm thinking about doing like reaction videos and stuff like that, but at the same time I don't want to change anything up too much. I know I do a lot of lately I haven't been doing a lot of reviews, but as far as like taste tests and stuff like that, I'm doing that. And if I decide to do like gaming videos and reaction videos and start adding that into this channel, hopefully you guys will enjoy that too. I will be posting on the community tab, so if you do happen to see that and you're subscribed, make sure you like the post or at least comment on the post to show your support for that. So yeah, I'm gonna down this right quick. I'm gonna down this right quick. Let's see if I can down the whole thing. I'm a little floaty right now, not drunk or anything like that. I'm feeling good, just feeling relaxed. Nothing too crazy, but hopefully you guys enjoy this live stream. I know this one is a long one. But yeah, here we go. And that is it. Excuse me. That is it for this live stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live stream.
3 hours long.
Like I said, I may be doing a Ask Me Anything live stream again. So make sure, I don't care what question it is, make sure you ask that question.
I have a question.
And I will answer that question. And
do I have to wait to the next live stream to ask?
But yeah, just I'll put a post out for it. It probably won't be one where I'm like drinking and stuff like that, but it'll still be a Ask Me Anything. It'll still be a Ask Me Anything type live stream where you can ask me anything, ask any questions about me, about my life, or whatever, and I'll be sure to make sure I answer that. I did have the idea that if I did not answer the question or the question was too hard for me to answer, I would take a shot of liquor, but that would only apply to the questions that I would get from you all, not necessarily, Google or whatever. But yeah, that's enough of the rambling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. Don't forget to like the video, the live stream if you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment your thoughts on it. Whew, okay. Feeling good. Make sure you like the live stream. Make sure you subscribe with post notifications on, because more content is coming soon and you do not want to miss a video. And also stay tuned in the community tab, because I will be posting probably daily motivational quotes and stuff like that, or just like something that I'm thinking of at the moment that could be inspirational to you all, or that could be motivational. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to be brilliant, stay inspired. You guys know what it is. I don't even know what that was. Like I just kind of freaked out a little bit. But you guys know what it is. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh man. 4 beers down, 3 to go. No, I ain't gonna drink no 3 beers.